Hello, welcome to Read with Miss Olson today. I'm here with my pigeon, ready to read another story. And just like I've been talking about, if you're in my kindergarten class, we've been working on being avid nonfiction readers. And so I have another great nonfiction book that we're going to read today. And while we read it, I want you to think about some of those expert words in there that our author uses to really teach us about it so that you can become an expert. Today we're reading a story called Chameleon, Chameleon. And we're going to be learning all about chameleons. It's written by Joy Cowley. She's our author. She wrote all the words, and the photographs, they were taken by Nick Bishop. He's our photographer. He took all these wonderful pictures. Remember, we are reading a nonfiction text or an informational text where we get to learn real information all about chameleons. So while we read today, think about some of those expert words, and we'll be talking about what we're learning while we read. Okay, let's get started. Chameleon, chameleon. The chameleon rests in his tree. His skin has peaceful colors. He wakes up hungry for a juicy insect. He looks this way and that way. No food, no food. He must find a new tree home. So far I've learned that the chameleon eats insects, and when they can't find them in their trees, they have to find a new home so that they can eat. Slowly, the chameleon climbs down the tree, step by step. By step. He stops. Is something hiding there? A gecko. The gecko looks scary, but it will not hurt the chameleon. Step by step, the chameleon creeps to the ground. He looks this way and that way, watching for danger. What is this? It is a tiny chameleon. It is not dangerous. What is that? It is a tiny frog. The frog will not harm him either. I want to pause here. What have you learned so far? So far I've learned I heard you say that the chameleon is not afraid of the frog or the other chameleon. They won't hurt him. Something hangs from a low branch. Suddenly it jumps. Another gecko. The gecko will not hurt the chameleon. The chameleon moves on. What's this? A scorpion? Watch out, chameleon. The scorpion's stinger is poisonous. Carefully, the chameleon creeps past. At last, the chameleon finds a new tree. He is safe again. He climbs up slowly, step by step by step. There is food in the tree. Yes, the chameleon sees a big caterpillar. Zip! Ooh, that's cool. Look at the chameleon eat the caterpillar with his tongue. Chew, chew, Gulp. Something is watching. Another chameleon lives in the tree. Her skin is dark with angry colors. Go away! Let's pause here. What did you learn on this page? So far I learned I heard you say that the chameleon skin turns dark when it gets angry. Let's keep reading. But the chameleon greets her with bright colors. She sees he's friendly. She welcomes him with pale colors. So it seems like the chameleon changes colors to tell other chameleons how they feel. Either happy or welcoming, or if they're dark, they're angry. Pretty cool. Two chameleon friends have happy colors. And then on our last page, it talks about there's different kinds of chameleons out there. And this page of our story would tell us all different things that we could also learn about chameleons. So cool. Let's read some of this stuff. It says, did you know the two chameleons featured in this book are panther chameleons from the island of Madagascar, which is rich with strange and wonderful animals. There are geckos that look like moss growing on the tree trunks, and others that look like dead leaves on the forest floor. There are many tiny poisonous frogs with bright colors to warn other animals not to eat them. Chameleons come in many sizes, from as large as a big squirrel to as tiny as a matchstick. Male panther chameleons are about 15 inches long, while females are about 8 inches long. Most chameleons live in trees where they hide among the leaves. They are always very cautious and move slowly, taking care one careful step at a time. They have feet like little pincers and long tails to hold tight to branches. Their eyes can look in different directions at once to check out for danger. Wow, that's cool. I wish my eyes could look in two directions at once. That would be fun. When a chameleon spots its favorite food, such as a fly, a grasshopper, or a caterpillar, it creeps close, then suddenly spits out its long tongue. Muscles at the tip of the tongue grab the insect as it is zipped back into the chameleon's mouth. Very cool. A chameleon always likes to stay safe, and it usually avoids others of its kind. But sometimes it will climb down from its tree to look for one with more insects to eat, or to look for a mate. On the ground, it is no longer hidden well, so it stays on the lookout for forest floor animals. Some, like snakes and scorpions, could be dangerous. Others, like geckos, are harmless. It might even meet a leaf chameleon, one of the smallest chameleons, which is less than 3 inches long and lives on a leaf litter. The chameleons are most well known for being able to change color. People once thought they did this to match their surroundings, but only a few types of chameleons clearly change color, and they do it depending on their mood. For example, a chameleon's colors might darken when it's cold or upset, or they might brighten when it goes to sleep. Mostly, chameleons change colors when they see each other. Males turn bright colors to impress females or scare off other males. Females have their own colors to tell males that they're friendly or would rather be left alone. Wouldn't that be cool to change colors based on the way you feel? Like, I could turn bright colors when I'm happy or dark colors when I feel mad. Then everyone would know how I'm feeling. Chameleons cannot hear sounds very well, so they use color as a way to talk to each other. Wow, very cool. They use colors to talk to each other. Today we learned so much about the chameleons and all the different things they can do. I want you to draw and write about one thing that you learned about chameleons. What could you teach me about chameleons? I can't wait to see what you draw and write about. Thanks for joining me today. Bye, guys.